Hey guys, Lance Campbell here with Blue Collar Scholars. I am here in Huntsville, Alabama with a dear friend of mine. His name is Eddie Lonis. He owns the company Lonis Electric. It's in Huntsville. Been in business here for 30 some odd years. I ain't going to say exact because it's been a long time. But anyways, Eddie, how you doing?
Doing good, thank you.
That's good. He looks as good as ever. I'm here talking to Eddie because the next couple of days, Friday's story time at Campbell's Corner, and I got a real good story about Eddie. I want the whole world to hear. I worked for Eddie for 10 years to the day. I hired in '99, and we come up on a bad stretch in '09, and the day I hired to the date, 10 years later, we all kind of got separated there. But anyway, that's another story for another time. I wanted to talk to Eddie about the importance of trades in the city of Huntsville. Eddie, like myself, we have guys that work for us, so my thing is most of the guys that I can find to hire are my age or older. And is it the same thing?
That's the same thing, yeah.
So with that being said, Eddie and I spent some time here discussing that, and I was going to let him say a few words on what he thought about tradesmen and how the importance of tradesmen are in this town, and how he feels that where he feels the trades money is going to come from in that time and in the future. So I'm going to let him talk a little bit so I can shut up.
Well, now there's not really anybody walking the streets looking for a job as an electrician. And if they are, there's pretty much a reason why they're walking the streets, because everybody's needing help. And there's just not any qualified help out there, and the younger folks are not getting into the trade. Most of them are going to some sort of a computer-oriented job to where they're not doing physical labor, and there's just not any young fellas that we have a choice of hiring. They're not pursuing this trade anymore. And my employees has been with me forever. Some of them close to 50 years they've been with me. Before I went in business for myself, they worked for the company that I was with. So all of us are getting old and not able to work like we used to work, but you got to have people to do this trade, and they're just not available out there for some reason. And the education system, I've got a grandson that just graduated with an electrical engineering degree, and he never had the first course in building electricity and what we do. He was never taught anything at all about what we do. It was all oriented toward the electronics end, the computer end, keyboards, nothing pertaining to building construction. And the electrical engineers that we're getting drawings from these days don't have the experience that they need and are not familiar enough with how to put the materials in to show them on a drawing to where they would be something that you'd be proud to install. The contractors pretty much have to do the design work for the engineers these days, because the engineer's not capable of doing the design. So the construction end is just not getting any attention at all from the general public, and our business is supply and demand, and the demand for electricians is great, but the supply to choose from is just not there. And my personal feelings is the day will come when the man who's willing to labor will be the high-paid guy, and the one that's got the computer experience will be the lower-paid guy, because the market is being flooded by that group. And the contracting end is just being ignored. And it's not only electrical trade that's facing this, it's all the construction trade. So we don't have a whole lot of choice on who we hire and why we hire them. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
That's it. Eddie, thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate all the good words. And guys, I've worked for him for a long time, and I heard about him 10 years before I worked for him. So I'm telling my age now. But anyways, Blue Collar Scholars, y'all please like, follow, share, tell your friends. And if you know anybody that needs to get out and get a job, we're looking for them out here. And if they're fresh out of high school and they're wanting to get into a trade, my phone number's on here. You feel free to call me anytime you want to, and I'll try to help you out if I can. Thank y'all so much. Have a good day.